JD, we've gone down 3-0 defeat today. Give us your thoughts on that one.
Might have played the champions of the league. So I think full credit to them in terms of they give you so many different problems that you've got to try and solve. The way they build, and they've got physical players at the top end of the pitch, and they've got really efficient players as well. So for me, obviously could have performed better, could have done, which I'll go into, but in terms of what they offer, might have paid the champions, I think, because they were very relentless in what they did. They did a mixed variation of how they were building with the ball. I would say, if I had to visit again, just be sitting there with the coaching staff, we'd probably set up the same out of possession stuff. But where we really struggled was when the ball turned over. When we turned over the ball and when we did kind of get possession, we were really sloppy with it. And when you come to a place like this, obviously we've homed in on what to do when we haven't got the ball. But like I say, when the ball turned over, we just really struggled with it. Just didn't make good decisions when to keep it or when to play forwards, just with our detail of our passing. And they kind of counter-pressed, and they were quite ferocious with what they did as well. So that played a part. So I think it's one of those games where we've got to say we've been beaten by the better side. If we had to visit the game again, out of possession stuff, I think we would have kept very similar, but we've suffered on the ball. But fair play to them. They've got a very good team there, and the way the coaching staff and the manager set them up, it's some of the stuff they do is very good.
It's a couple of minutes after the start of the second half where they've scored twice in probably 3 minutes, I think it was, and could have got really ugly, I guess, for us in the way they were playing. Must be proud of the lads to just shut up shop almost for the last half an hour.
Yeah, that's a bit. Obviously, you got the timings of the goals. I think you're right there, Ryan. I think I was gone 1-0 down at half time, and we tried to say, when we do get the turnovers, you have to use the ball a bit better. And I think the first couple of turnovers we just didn't. We gave the ball away again, and we were caught on a couple of counter attacks. And we have got to be disappointed with the goals we conceded, because I think they can be defended better. So there is an argument to say we've got to defend better when we come out for the second half. I do agree with you in terms of it went free, and we did keep trying to show a bit of endeavour and enthusiasm within the game, because obviously they could hurt you and go on to hit a bigger scoreline. So, but obviously when the third goes in, it's game over.
You mentioned earlier about some improvements. Maybe if we come at it again, disappointed with a couple of bits of the performances.
Yeah, I think so. We just said there, individually, how many have come off and saying I've been really good with and without the ball, and as I said, there's not too many that can say that with that performance. So, and when you come to these places, you come and visit the top boys. We learned a little bit at home as well against Truro. You've got to be at it. You've got to be top when you come to these places. And look at our last kind of away games. We've got to go Dorking, we've got to go to Torquay. We're going to go. There's other ones as well. We've got Hemel. These are really good sides. These are sides that are playing really well. So we've got to improve on that. I think we will. We said that we've got 9 games to go. We've got 27 points to play for. The group there has got character, and it has got a lot of individuals in there that have done superb this season. We have had a couple of games like today where we've been a bit indifferent. So full focus on Tuesday. We've got a very difficult game. So we need to make sure we go to Tuesday with the right attitude and really put in a performance, especially for the fans as well.
You mentioned Tuesday. Our game at Tunbridge in December was probably everything that could go wrong in a game. Missed penalty and a red card. It's another tough game though. Come to the Meadow. What's your thoughts ahead of that one? Really
tough. I think we was a little bit unfortunate to lose that game. I think I know Jay Saunders and Blackie and the guys there, former teammates of mine, so I know them really well, and I don't think they get the credit they deserve for the job that they've done there. It's almost a given that Tonbridge have to, be competing and be mid-table or high up in the league, and they've done it again this year. They're really good managers and coaches, and the way they've set them up this year again, they've got a great point tally, and so we had a really tough game down there, and I think we were unfortunate. I think we could have come away with something from the game. It was another game that kind of shown the fine margins of the league, where again we missed the penalty, didn't take good opportunities, we go 1-0 down, and we can't get back into the game. I'm expecting exactly the same. They've got some brilliant individuals. Like I say, they've got a really, really top management team there. It's going to be very, very difficult, but we need to put in a better home performance than we did the last time. Obviously, like I said, when we played Truro, performance levels, obviously we played the top side, but performance levels need to be better. And I think we've got another home game after that as well. So we've got a couple of home games to really put in, show a really good attitude and put in some good performances.
Thanks, JD. We'll speak again Tuesday.